Is abortion illegal? What happens next? Can the government really do this? In a time in history, these are the questions being asked. This was not a fair fight. This was Roe versus Wade. I want to fight for a better future. This decision affects me more because I am a woman. Will my vote one day count? Everyone is their own individual. Who says that the right to choose should be up to the government? Today I will be speaking about Roe versus Wade abortion laws, discussing what Roe versus Wade means, trigger laws, IVF, and public reactions. To get started with this investigation, what is Roe versus Wade? The United States Constitution states that abortion rights is not absolute. However, they claim that there must be a balance between protecting health and prenatal life. McCorvey emphasized that the Roe versus Wade repealed laws that banned the procedure outright and sparked decades of religion and moral conflict over women's bodies. How would this define you? Families, separation between women and government. We now need to make a decision, stepping away from the meaning and taking a step forth into the trigger laws. Idaho has a 6-week abortion ban effective immediately, 30 days after the overturn of Roe v. Wade. People who assist or help may face up to 2 to 5 years in prison. Medical providers could have their license revoked permanently. Arkansas, total ban of abortion after the overturn. Performing or having an abortion leads to a fine of $100,000 or 10 to 15 years in prison. This also applies to the women who have been raped. Missouri, banned after 8 weeks. Providing services leads up to a Class B felony. Utah has a second-degree felony, and those who interfere can face up to 15 years in prison and $200,000. IVF has a percentage of live birth rates of 55.60%, which means the embryo would have to be a person due to the egg and sperm being separated into a separate facility. The overturn of Roe v. Wade could throw this procedure into legal jeopardy. Roe v. Wade could rule certain elements of IVF unethical or illegal. With all these facts, most people still can be stuck in their own beliefs. Many felt like the judges are based on their own decisions rather than the laws for everyone. Population growth, pollution, poverty, and racial overturns tend to complicate and not simplify the matter. Someone's opinion on their view of the world and their beliefs. Hearing these thoughts of others might make us change our decisions. Today I have spoken about Roe v. Wade. I have discussed the trigger laws, IVF, and public reactions. Hope you will all see the insight I have given you on Roe v. Wade. What are your thoughts?
Zara? Well, my thought on it, I mean, at the age I'm in now, it's really not a concern for me because I know I'm not birthing any more kids. But for my daughters, if it's a decision that they're wanting to get abortion, I feel that they shouldn't have overturned it because women have rights to do whatever they want to do with their body.
Okay, so I have the right over my body, correctly? Right? Are we correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if I decide to get in my car, not wear a seatbelt, that's my right because it's my body in my car, right? They're gonna pull me over. They're gonna give me a citation for not wearing my seatbelt. So therefore, these are just laws of the land. Stuff change. It's just a part of the world. It's not something you can kind of dictate and say, oh, I should be over my body. It's a lot of stuff that you should be over your own decision, but there's a government in place and they're making bad decisions all the time. Roe versus Wade is just another one.
Well, me personally, I feel like the children that are already here should be looked after before you can have a say-so on the children that haven't made it. Me personally, I feel like whatever the government beliefs are, they shouldn't push it and force it on no one. But me, I'm pro-life, but then again, I also don't care what anybody else do about themselves because it's just like if I decide to believe in a different religion, I can't press it on y'all in the household. So I just kind of felt like, in a way, that should have still been up to them. Because now you're gonna have children who possibly won't have a home or won't have food or won't have this and that because they're born in two broken homes. So it's like now we're gonna have a repeating cycle of more kids in the orphanage or possibly dead. So in a way, I really feel like in a way they were trying to stop abortions as far as like life being killed, but it's still gonna be lives ending. So still the same thing. Thank you for listening. Listen.